Let's start by illustrating the contents of my piggy bank. I have X pound coins and Y penny coins. This is worth X pounds and Y pence. So in pence, it is 100 X plus Y pence. Now, if instead I had Y pound coins and X penny coins, as on the yellow picture, I would have 100Y plus X pence in my piggy bank. We know from the question statement that in this situation I would have half as much money as originally. So I can write down this information as an equation. The content of the white piggy bank is double the content of the yellow piggy bank. We can simplify this equation first by expanding brackets. Then by taking away 2x from both sides. And finally, by taking away y from both sides. Before we continue, let's recall that x and y are numbers of coins. Hence, they cannot be negative and they are whole numbers. This equation contains two unknowns, x and y, so we can't really solve it in a usual way. The best we could do is put x on one side and y on the other side of the equation and then look into it further. The right-hand side of this equation, 199 times y, is a multiple of 199. This means the left-hand side of the equation, which is equal to the right-hand side, must also be a multiple of 199. Now we can easily check that 199 is a prime number. And 98 clearly is not a multiple of 199. This means that x must be a multiple of 199. At this stage, let's recall that the amount of money in our piggy bank is x pound coins and y pence, so 100x plus y pence. And what we want to do is we want to find x and y such that the amount of money in the piggy bank is minimum possible. It's difficult to figure out how exactly to do it, so what I'll try to do is I'll try to find the smallest possible number of pound coins because they are worth more than pennies, and hopefully this will give us the smallest amount of money in the piggy bank. So let's return to this statement and think what is the smallest value that x could be. Well, we already agreed it can't be negative. It can't be 0, because if it was 0, 98x would be 0, which means y would also have to be 0, which means we would have no coins in our piggy bank, so it certainly wouldn't rattle nicely. So the next smallest possible value of x is 199. Now, if x is 199, we can substitute it to this equation to find y. and dividing by 199, we get y equal 98. This means that our piggy bank contains 199 pound coins and 98 penny coins for a total of 199 pounds and 98 pence. To finish our argument, we need to double check that this is indeed the smallest amount of money we could have in our piggy bank. If we chose a different value of x, which would be larger than 199, we would have more than 199, at least 200 pound coins in our piggy bank, which means we would have at least 200 pounds, which is more than the answer we found. Hence, 199 pounds 98 pence is the smallest amount of money we could have in our piggy bank.